Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 over on Court Farms. Right, today's job, guys, we have got a worker finishing off the big field 111, which I was hoping to do that field like manually, but the fact that we keep running out of money at the moment is quite well, it's a story in itself, really. So we need to just complete this fertilizing contract ideally, and hopefully get it all done before, well, we run out of money again or we run out of fertilizer. Because if we run out of fertilizer now, we have got no way to make any money. I did buy some bags of seed and I did deliver them over to the Leyland. I couldn't think of the name of the tractor. This is what I'm talking about, guys, when it comes to my very dodgy brain. Just couldn't remember the name of that tractor. It's the tractor I've been naming like every day, Leyland this, Leyland that, and then today it's like couldn't remember it for the life of me. But as you can see, we've got this fertilizing field. This is gonna basically try and bring us in a little bit of extra income. And yeah, sorry about that. I've got the sneezes again. I've got the coughs, the sneezes, the hay fever is terrible again today. I've managed to get a couple, I managed to get a bit of a break yesterday from it, but today it is kicking my ass. So any little couple of second quiet patches, there's a good chance I'm just sorting myself out. I'm in a bit of a state, guys. I'm in a bit of a state. But as you can see, we've done one headland on this. It was 30% done. This field it's actually bigger than you think. I am missing the edges completely. I need a wider spreader. I need a wider spreader. Simple as that. I need a wider spreader. I do like to have super wide fertilizer spreaders just to get jobs over with a bit quicker. This thing though is what we started with. You know, we haven't done too bad, to be fair. But as you can see, we've got a lot of jobs left to do. Now, I know we are still over in March. I am going to change that time. I did forget to do that. So we should hopefully be at the end of March in this episode, which is fantastic. It's exactly what we're trying to do. So we are officially into year 2, apparently. I don't really know how we're in like year 2 for March when we started in August. Surely year 2 should start in August, you know, when you start the game. I don't start in March. As you can see, we are absolutely flying through this job. It'll be nice to get that down there. The reason I need to do this one is I still need some more seed. I don't have enough seed for this field, to finish this field. I've taken the few bags of seed I ordered at the end of the episode. Like I said, I delivered them down to field 111 with the Kubota. I should have maybe left a bag of seed up this top end, but I thought if I just do this job here, we can just drive to the shop, get some, come back. That's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know if that's exactly how it'll work, but that's what I was thinking. Look, I had a plan. I didn't say it was a very good plan, but I had a plan. I am a man with a plan. It just might be a very poor plan. Come on, Renault. This gearbox on this tractor is bloody awful. Right, hopefully, don't keep missing bits. Otherwise I'm going to have to chase all the little bits. There we go. So hopefully by the time we go up there, we come back down the other side. It should be about done. We have missed a lot on the edges though. That's the downside. I'll make sure we don't miss any on this edge, which is looking really, really good there, like that. Fantastic. And with 93% complete. So hopefully, by coming down this bit here, we should complete this field. We should give us a little bit of extra money in the bank. Now I know we are technically chewing through our fertilizer. while we're at it. So we do have to be careful because we are going to need money to bring in the fertilizer. The issue I've done is I've started with the 2 biggest fields. That's what I've done. I've started with the 2 biggest fields when it comes to seeding. That is exactly what my problem is. I started with the 2 biggest seeds, and I'm like, why am I always out of money in seed? That's why. I shouldn't have started with this much of a field. I should have started with some smaller fields. Use the money from the smaller fields. You know, like the field 40, it was 1 bag per field. That's what we should have done. We should have started like that. So just going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. I'm just going to pull that forward so I don't lock that on there. And we're going to do that. Boom. So yeah, we need to do now. We need to cash in this job because we need the money from this job. So £3,700. Collect. Just gonna make sure there's a new fertilizing job. Like I said, we will be absolutely in the money just as soon as. Do you know something? I really want to buy that because it saves me 14%. Now I know I don't have a sprayer at the moment, but I just want to buy that. If that's still in the shop. Oh, hello, we've got new stuff. No, it's only got 9% off. That's not very good. I'll give it one thing. This new mod I've got for the shop does bring in a lot of stuff, but it seems to have changed the prices of stuff. $3,200 all in. 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of seed. So now we're back down to having no money again. We've got money, we're broke. We've got no money, we're broke. Yeah, it's. I'm telling you now, by the time harvest season comes, we're laughing. We just, unfortunately, we're just going to struggle to get to harvest season. As you can see, I say that quite a lot, as you can see, but you know, we're working really hard at the moment on this. We are going to need some more bags of fertilizer soon, but I just want to get these 2 big fields out of the way. And if I go pick up I think I bought 5 bags of seed yesterday and delivered them. 5 bags of seed. That's a lot. Now the Renault's going to have to do its own running around because the Kubota's all the way down the other end with a trailer full of seed for the ladling. So I'm going to have to just nip to the shop here. Field 48 wants fertilizing. That's just up there. Interesting. So yeah, we've done 1 job. It might not be the bestest job in the world, but we have managed to do 1 job today. Up to now. I don't like being a third / a quarter of the way through an episode and we've only done 1 tiny job, but this running around is absolutely killing me. I kind of wish there was an automated way to have stuff delivered. Now I know there is the store delivery mod, but I don't want to keep moving that to different areas. I just want to. Yeah, it's just a bit of a pain in the bum, pain in the bottom. Also just want to give a bit of a mention as well, guys, over in the Discord. If you've got mods in the Discord that you don't have permission to share, we're going to go through the story of, I had someone in the Discord yesterday had some paid mods. I don't know why you would pay for mods. It's not for this game, it's for a different game, but I just kind of want to point out that it's going to be a fact for everything. And I want to mention it on here because I want to show that, you know, that I'm not exactly a bell end when it comes to this stuff. But if you're paying for mods and you don't have the rights to share them, don't put them in my Discord, because at the end of the day, I don't know the links. As far as I'm concerned, those so-called mods could be viruses, and we've had it in the past where people have had viruses from the Discord because people have put mods in. Oh, I use this mod and it turns out it was a virus. if I then deleted a post yesterday, and I ended up having to just remove the person from the Discord because they basically were not having it. They were constantly arguing. They came at me with an attitude, and I'm just thinking to myself, you don't have basically. I'm gonna cut a bit of a story of the information that I know of. They bought some mods for Euro Truck Simulator, worth quite a bit of money apparently. Again, like I said, I don't know why people would buy mods. It's just personally, I don't pay for mods for a game. Simple as that. Apparently, they felt they got scammed when they bought them. They decided to try and list them to my community. If you're paying for mods, you don't own the rights to share them. And to cut a long story short, I removed the links and said, look, I don't know if, as far as I'm concerned, they could be a virus. I genuinely don't know. It was late at night, my computer wasn't on, so it's not like I could check. But I didn't want them in the Discord anyway, because if you're paying for mods, you don't have the rights to share them. Otherwise, they'd just give the mods away for free. Are you with me? Come on, everyone must know where I'm going with this. And yeah, they just came at me with an attitude, laughing at my comments and replies, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm trying to keep my Discord safe and secure, blah blah blah. I ended up having to remove said person from the Discord. You know what I mean? Just have a bit of respect. If you feel like you got scammed from a mod, if you've paid for a mod, as far as I'm concerned, you deserve to be scammed. You know what I mean? There are, no matter what the game is, there are fantastic modders out there who make mods for games, who do it for free. All right, you could donate to their channel, or you could donate to their links and PayPals and stuff. But if you actually go to a website to buy mods, I'm not interested. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to explain, guys. I hope you guys kind of get where I'm going with this. I'm not trying to be that day. Oh, you don't allow links. No, I just don't like links to mods that I've not checked. As my entire aim for me personally is to try and make sure my Discord is safe, it's clean. We've had it in the past when we used to do Minecraft live streams, and when people are like, oh, use this mod, do this. You know what I mean? And it turned out to be it turned out to be viruses. You know what I mean? But by then, like, people had downloaded it, and yeah, I just want to keep my Discord safe. And if you're not happy with that, by all means leave. You know what I mean? Just because you think it's safe, or just because you say it's safe, I don't. You know what I mean? This person who put them in, they only spoke in the Discord when they wanted something. If that gives you an idea of the kind of person he was, I hate to say things about certain people and that, but I just said, look, I've not checked these links. I don't know if they're viruses. I don't want them in my Discord. And I just got an absolute barrage of abuse saying I'm wrong with their paid mods. Apparently they were worth £450, which, let's be honest, if someone paid £450 for a mod or mods, you deserve to be scammed. I'm not being funny, but come on. So I already was not interested in how it was looking situation-wise. And I kind of just wanted to say this on a video because, if you want to share a mod and you've got permission, I've got no issues with that. But I would at least like to check the link first, you know what I mean? Just to keep the rest of my community safe. If people don't understand that, then okay, that's weird. Oh, it won't work that last one because I haven't. Can we please start? Can you you can't be seeding until you've unfolded. Right, okay, so I'm gonna leave this. As you can see, this is over here is the Kubota. We've got it's about 3.5 bags of seed. And as you can see over on here, it's just seeding away at the moment. I'm really happy with the progress we're making at the moment. I know we're not... It's more like a farm manager mode today. It's Sunday, guys. I did a video the other day and it came out Saturday. Yeah, yesterday's video. And it basically, I was like, oh, no, this is replacing the roleplay on Monday. And I've just ended up putting out an extra couple of videos just for the weekend. I did find it funny though. I have more people vote yes to vote for more videos this weekend, just as a little bonus, because I'm not doing videos for the other channel this weekend. I thought, well, I'll just put out some more Court Farms, even if it's just farm manager mode ones like this. And I had more people vote on that than I actually have like my videos. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But let me just have a look at this, how we're going contract-wise. So this one was field 111. We're 74% done. Now we've got a lot. We've got 8 contracts there. 8 fertilizing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13. So 11 left to do for the seeding. As you can see, we're absolutely flying on these contracts now. I just want to make sure this other one's going in the right place. Yeah, he does seem to be working really, really well now. Let me just get rid of the little icons. I don't like them coming up like that. I just was a bit unsure where my starting point was. But yeah, we need to find a way to be able to do fertilizing now. Yeah, I'm going to say we've got some massive wages coming out this month. So we've got nothing in here I can really... I can't afford any of this. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. So we need to be looking up here. Like, something like this, I know it's mega slow, guys. It's even slower than the Leyland. But something like that can at least go and fertilise. 19 mile an hour. So that's the same speed as... That's the same speed as the, what is it? The Leyland. So we could put the turbo engine on it, go to 81 brake horsepower. We could put... That's 15 grand now, and all we've done is upped it to 81. If we're going to spend 15 grand, we might as well spend 18 grand on this one. 91 brake horsepower. So what we've got here? 20... No. So that's already going up, you see, to 100. Let's have a look what we've got here. So, no. I meant the John Deere. So we've got the John Deere. It's an open cab style. 6300. 100 brake horsepower. So all that does is change the exhaust. All that does is the weight. Okay, so that's not really any different, is it? Configuration is just weight. If we take the weight off, we can put a front loader on for 1500. So for £1,700, we could have a 100 brake horsepower John Deere with a front loader attachment. That's actually really interesting, because 100 brake horsepower can pull a baler, can pull a tedder. If we do 3 tractors, we could have 1 mow, 1 ted, 1 bale. And we could do 3 meters at a time. We could just do follow me going all the way up. Now, I want front loaders. So we've got the options of things like a MP lift for 6,800. Oh, the John Deeres are expensive. Well, they're too big. The John Deere is 9,500. So I might as well go with the MP lift and just go for John Deere green, basically. So that's interesting. I'm just trying to wait. Is this guy doing a headland anytime soon? You're doing a headland now. Right, so he's on the headlands. He's on the final stretch now. I know it's still quite a far way to go for that one. We're gonna just take over the Leyland a little bit. I wanted to do a little bit of seeding on the cotton side of things, but I just wanted to... Want to wait up here. I think we'll drive this all the way up here, and then we'll take over the Leyland, I think, as long as we've got enough seed to get up here. I never thought to check that, otherwise we're going to bring the Kubota back down. Let's leave that there like that. Yeah, high seed rate. We could do with filling in the medium and the low seed rate areas first, just to try and make the seed last a little bit longer. Like, we're in a low seed area now, we should just completely complete this area, because it means it won't use as much seed. And I'm just going to go onto there like that. And I'm just going to go and quickly top up. Wow, so that's one bag of seed down. Interesting. Let's close the lid on the seeder. And I think what we might do, I might get the radio turned on, guys, and try and finish this field. So what I'm going to do, I'll time lapse this till either this field is complete or the other one runs out of seed, as long as I can see the notification. We have finally got field 111 completed, and the other worker has just run out of seed at the same time. That actually works out really well, to be honest, because this field is almost done as well. Now that field alone, 111 I'm talking about, that took approximately 3.5 bags of seed. If you think about it, 3.5 bags of seed is a lot. Sorry, sneezing and that behind the microphone. So yeah, do you know something? I did a time lapse, right? As you know, you've just watched it. Didn't sneeze once, didn't cough, didn't nothing. As soon as I unmute, bang, need to sneeze. It's absolutely crazy. My hay fever is just, it's tormenting me this year. It's absolutely tormenting me this year. Alright, so let me just do that. I want to see if I can get this back onto the last waypoint. Can you go to the last waypoint on your own, or are you going to be an absolute idiot? I think it's gonna be all right. Well, I just want to see if I can maybe try and get another little job down. There's got to be another little seeding job around here somewhere. Something small. Field 43. That actually looks a big field, to be honest. Field 113. Something like that, maybe. So let's just have a look what we can do. 113 looks relatively small, actually. Is 113... Here we go, look at that. £12,000. It cost me £3,000 for seed. And now it wants fertilizing. See, I knew that was going to happen. 113 is just fertilizing. So we've got 7... We're in the high numbers. 117, 125, 140. 117 does need doing up there. So we'll go and do 117 on the old... on the fertilizer, on the seeding. Just give me 1 second. I just need to double check exactly what it was that we're doing. No, 117. Field bean. Oh, can I do field beans with this one? Yes, I can. So we can do field beans with this one. That is fantastic. That's exactly what we needed. I'm trying to take a nice wide turn there so that the Kubota shouldn't get stuck. There we go, lovely. The Kubota shouldn't get stuck at all. And there it comes. Absolutely awesome. £12,000, guys. £12,000. Now, I know I bought a lot of seed at the moment. I'm getting a lot of lag up here. Very strange. I don't normally get that kind of lag. But yeah, £12,000 in the bank. We just can't. We can't moan at that kind of money right now. That is the field that needs doing. I know there's an update coming out to the map, guys. It's going to please everybody. The gates apparently are going to be opened a little bit wider. So I'm looking forward to that one. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to fill this seed bag up. Or fill this seed up again, like that. This is why we've got the Kubota, guys. The Kubota is just making us, helping us make money now. But we're going to basically do that. We're going to put this in here. We're going to get this one done as well. This is not going to take over long to do. I'm hoping by the end of this episode, field 88 is complete. Now, if it's not, I will probably just quickly finish it off recording because I want to be in April in the next month. But I need to make sure that these contracts are still going to be plantable in the next month. So I will take a bit of time off recording and just be like, yeah, I can do that, I can do that. Because sometimes you can only plant 1 month a year, so... And I just want to make sure that we can actually plant in the next month for the sowing jobs. If not, like I said, they'll just become fertilizing jobs. But we're going to have to buy some fertilizer soon, so I don't know. We just got paid £12,000. That took about 3.5 bags of seed. So what's that? So it's about 3 grand in seed. Just rough working out. 3 bags of seed is 2,400. Half a bag, call it 400, because that's half the price. So £2,800 to buy the seed, and we got £12,000. But this is why I wanted to do the bigger contracts first. Even though I'm financially struggling and I've had to squeeze in a couple of fertilizing contracts, this was the plan, the big money from them ones, because that's going to buy the fertilizer. Remember, once this is all sown and planted, we get to fertilize every single field, which means we need a large quantity of fertilizer. And this is why I'm talking about maybe getting a fertilizing tractor. If we have a fertilizing tractor, we just have a way to keep more money rolling in. I know it means more workers and it's more of a farm management role, but you know, we are running a contract business until we can buy land. We buy a John Deere, for example, at 18 grand all in. When it comes to the baling contract, it would be able to bale. But then that's the next thing, innit? We're not going to be doing any grass contracts in the next episode because I need to get these sowing contracts done. But I'm in like a catch-22 right now. I really need to get on the baling contract, but I need the money from these jobs. Again, I suppose that was the downside to doing the big fields first. Do the big fields first, it take longer to do. I could have most likely have earned more money doing smaller jobs than doing the big ones, but we still needed to do the big ones. You know what I mean? It's taken a whole month, you know, a whole day to complete these contracts, the big ones. This one's nothing, it's just up and down, got 2 times, so I reckon 7 passes, and now technically this is the second pass. If you go around, if you call it just headlands, I reckon it'd be 7 headlands. This whole field would be done. We're 43% done already. We've done we haven't even done 1.5 headlands yet. We've done like 1 1/4. But this is gonna proper earn us some money. There's no fields, there's no seed rate available for field beans as well. So it also means it's using a lot less seed. I also know that one of the bigger fields we've got left to do is field beans, and I do believe, I will need just to confirm, but I do believe off the top of my head, the planter and the seeder can both put field beans in. If that's right, because I'm sure I've seen it on a planter, but I might be wrong. If that's true, that big field we could do last and basically just get both machines in one, and it'd be done. £36 in wages. I don't like paying £36 an hour in wages for one worker. I really don't. If I drop that back down, it'd go down to, well, half that, £18. I think £18 a better wage. But this is just over 1.5 headlands now, and I know fine well it's absolutely flying through. Now I know there is a mod that basically brings up the list of mods at the your list of contracts at the top of the screen, and it kind of tells you your progression. But we've taken that many contracts out right now that if we were to do that, it would just fill the screen right down the middle, which is why we don't use it. But it would be nice to use that one, if I'm honest. But then we'd be limited to like 3 mods at a time, because otherwise it'd just fill the screen. But yeah, we'll get this one finished. It's going to be a bit longer episode than I initially planned, but I think to finish this field and to make sure we get 88 finished, I think it's worth it. I do. I think it's worth it. I'm just trying to decide if it's worth buying the John Deere or buying something we can maybe afford. We can't afford the John Deere right now, but we've got seed now. We've got 3. I've got 2.5 bags here. I've got 2, and I've got 3 bags over at the other side. So I have got plenty of seed to keep me going for now. The John Deere, we're about 5 grand short for the John Deere, if we were to get the front loader attachment. Now if we get the front loader attachment on the Renault or the John Deere, it would basically give us the money, well, it would give us the ability to pick up bales. So that means we wouldn't need to buy a bale trailer to do the grass contract. We just need a flatbed trailer. And oh look, we have a flatbed trailer in the i4 Williams. Alright, it's full of stuff at the moment, but it would still do the job. And all we've got to do is take the seed and fertilizer and the fertilizer spreader off, and there you go. It would be done. We'd have a trailer. This is really good. No seed rate available for the field beans, but it does mean it's technically using less seed. So I suppose that's one good thing. I do like that. We're over 70% done on this contract as well, and we are pretty much flying down here. I have got the mod installed to basically make this go 19 mile an hour seeding, but then that'll be a little bit I'm not saying this is a realistic series, but we're not gonna take the mick with the with how we do the jobs. This has to be nearly done. I'm just glad we've got field 111 done. I said I'd love to get it fertilised ASAP because that would be some huge money. 85%. Right, so yeah, we're gonna have to do the pass going upwards. Complete this field. And I've just realised I left the Kubota engine running. So let's just hope that doesn't run out of fuel. And then, yeah, what I'll do is off recording, I'll just drive the Leyland and the Kubota down to the next field. And I'll try and, yeah, I just need to try and do a bit of a circle, to be honest. But this will be another field that needs fertilising. This will be a really, really quick fertiliser. This won't need doing at all. I am seriously in two minds about buying the liquid fertilizer. It's just cheaper. 10% off. It's like a bit of a discount. I've got to be careful though, because there will come some items in the shop where we could make some really easy money. Like for example, we could go into April. There could be a pallet of clothing there, 10% off, and we could technically buy it and sell it and make 10%. I don't know if we should be doing that. Well, I also think if it comes up in the shop, we should be entitled. There we go, done. We should be entitled to do it, to be honest. If it comes up in the shop, I didn't ask it to come up in the shop, but you know, if it does come up in the shop, why not? Now I'm just going to drive this down here, and I'm just going to go and double check on the Renault as we end this episode. Just to make sure, like I said, I'm going to make sure that finishes off recording, but I've got to drive this Leyland to the next field anyway, and yeah, you know what I mean, I've got bits to do to give the Renault a chance to finish. I'm not just going to sit and watch the Renault do its job. I have got little bits to do. Another £2,000. Oh, that has not come up as a sewing contract. Let me just leave that there for now. Just want to double check the rent. See how the Renault is doing. Is there any reason you're not working? What do you mean you've stopped? You haven't done a oh my god. Oh. Right, so this is what I'm going to do just off recording, guys. He's decided to not do one headland. So yeah, that really does suck, to be honest. So I'm going to basically do this off recording. Thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. We have officially got the big fields done. I will have to cash this contract before I close the game, otherwise sometimes it glitches out and you don't get paid for it. Other than that, as I say, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.